All right, on today's episode, we'll be talking about a fan giving birth at a Metallica concert. Dave Chappelle gets attacked on stage, and the security is the same security as AstroWorld. We'll also be talking about Kendrick's recent release, The Heart Part 5. Then we'll be closing it out with asking a question: has streaming music degraded the quality of music we get? All this coming up. All right. Welcome back to the Strange Noise Podcast, everybody.
Hello, friends.
What's up?
Come on in, party people. Let's get this show started.
Let's do it.
Glad to see you. To see you seeing us or listening to us, whichever your preference is. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. We got a good show for you guys today.
I almost felt like it's all the birthdays out there. Happy birthday. I don't know why. In the back of my head, I felt like we're going to do birthdays in the house. Do we have a birthday?
Anybody celebrating anything special? How long you two been married?
Any doctors? Oh, you would be.
Working the crowd?
Yeah, it's a little bit of crowd work real quick. My apologies. It's one of those days.
Now you're gonna have to give me cake.
Took us like 2 hours to start this.
Like those shitty work. You know, they clump everybody at work, their birthdays together.
Oh yeah,
like that shitty cake. You know?
Happy November, or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucked up. You can't fucking bulk me into that.
Damn you. But yes, we do have a good show for you guys today. And but without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
We'll dive into some music headlines. This past weekend, I believe, a woman gave birth at a Metallica concert in Brazil.
I still don't believe it.
I guess she was 39 weeks pregnant. I don't know if it's smart to be going to a concert 39 weeks pregnant.
No, she wasn't traveling, I hope. Hope she lived there.
Yeah, I think she did.
Okay.
All right.
It was she was a local.
Okay.
The kid came out to Enter Sandman.
Whoa, that was sick.
He had the best intro song ever.
It's his theme song forever now, you know. Yeah. Always and forever. It's going to be his theme song.
Dude, whether he's like a baseball player or a wrestler, he always has to come out to Enter Sandman.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Always has to come out to the part where it says, "Hush, little baby."
There you go.
Don't say a word.
Little baby. Yeah, I can see that. Nickname the Sandman. He's already got to built in.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's got a nickname already?
They should name him Sandy.
Oh, that could work.
But medics tried to get to her and escort her out, but by the time they got there, they had to deliver right there.
Wow.
So that's where, as the band was playing Enter Sandman,
wow,
the healthy baby boy was
They should have fucking christened it right then and there.
Yeah. Oh.
They should have took him on stage, put the pick on his forehead real quick, just like that, and fucking Simba'd him. That would have been tight. Cut the umbilical cord with like a guitar string or something.
Oh, God.
You never did.
Dude, it comes out they just think they're sacrificing a baby at the show.
Oh, dude.
There was blood everywhere.
Oh no.
Like a satanic ritual.
Oh man.
But that's incredible. You're like you said, I'm surprised that she was there like that late in her pregnancy. But you know what? She was probably looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
She probably bought her ticket like a fucking
like,
year ahead of time. It probably was a postponed show because of the pandemic.
Oh, very true.
Oh, yeah.
So she was like, I wasn't even pregnant when I bought the ticket.
So we're going.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are going.
We are all going as a family. That's a new family.
Even the baby decided, I want to see Metallica too.
Hell yeah. Little baby fingers.
Little baby.
Oh my
Middle
gosh.
fingers are the best. It's so cute.
They need to cash in on that somehow.
Yeah, they do.
Make some merch.
She just named him Metallica.
Oh.
And then be like, yeah, this is Metallica. Just like the Nevermind baby. They should have been like, this is little baby Metallica.
Oh, yes.
And just super
That'd have been a good album cover for them.
Yeah.
They're coming out, like the metal fingers coming out.
Wow. You can turn that totally like into like, I mean, I know they are like still like metal, you know, but like a freaking metal, that's like totally metal to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
Like you got her like opening, like I've seen so many weird things like that, like a Virgin Mary giving birth to like a demon baby. Metalheads are crazy. You know?
Metalhead art. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Have her dressed as a nun or something.
Yeah.
But yes, baby was healthy, it says.
Good.
And yeah. The mom was super ecstatic to have the pleasure of giving birth at a Metallica
Damn, so
concert.
she did that all like no painkillers, nothing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, bro.
Wow. Just thought about that.
Just metal.
Just fucking metal, bro. That's all metal.
Hardcore.
That's crazy.
I wonder, like, the old lore that if you give birth at Disneyland, like, you get a lifetime pass to Disneyland. I wonder if she gets a lifetime passes
Tour pass. You got a lifetime tour pass. And
Backstage.
like, technically, it's your kid, not you.
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta wait.
that's interesting.
Oh.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. Or like maybe they like recognize him in the next CD or something.
Yeah,
notes,
or something. You know?
Special things.
Thanks, Sandy.
Fine little print, you know. But that's cool. Interesting.
Yes, we thought that was an interesting turn of events there. But yeah, congratulations to the mom and the new baby.
Mazel.
Ah, yes. Opa. Next up, we got Dave Chappelle. Was just he was performing at his Netflix's A Joke set at the Hollywood Bowl, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys didn't see, an attacker came up on stage, tried to tackle him. Didn't wrap up.
Wrap up. Gotta wrap up.
Yeah.
Didn't wrap up,
Dude,
man. Everybody knows.
Dave Chappelle's got some shake and bake though.
Dude, he did, dude.
on a move.
He fucking juked him.
Fucking stiff-armed him real quick.
Luckily, Dave had his entourage.
Yeah, he did.
They politely escorted the man out.
Whooped his ass.
They fucking went to fucking town on them fucking legs.
Yeah.
Get him on his legs, man. After that, his legs was linguine.
Tyler Murphy.
Busted his legs up real bad.
But they ended up. He ended up getting escorted out. It was handled pretty good.
Yeah.
And then it comes
The way it should have been handled.
Yeah.
the way Will Smith maybe should have been handled. But it came out that the security, because Dave was making a comment like how did he get past the barrier?
Yeah.
You know, ended up his entourage had to take care of the situation, and then after it was taken care of, the security finally showed up. And it comes
So
out,
they weren't even there?
they were there, but I guess not.
They had like one guy.
They were at the bagel cart, okay?
They're getting their coffee, like, oh crap.
We got one guy there doing security.
There was I guess I did read, I don't know if it was a fan that said that security was standing there as the dude was hopping the barrier to get on stage. Wow. So like they were there, but for whatever reason, maybe I don't know if they couldn't get on stage or.
There was another comedian, Griswold or Grizzled or something that I read in an article where he's seen somebody get past and he had the backpack and
Yes.
he looked suspicious or whatnot, but he did make it past the barrier. He told the security, hey, that guy seen him with the backpack, whatever, and they just shrugged it off. And they just like, well, it's, almost like it's not my job.
It's not my job.
What do you want me to do about it? I guess fucking nothing. All right?
Well, it came out that this was the same security company that actually did the security for AstroWorld.
Wow.
So,
okay, we all know how that went down.
Not only AstroWorld, they were the same security company that did the security for the Route 99 Country
Right.
Festival, where obviously the infamous Las Vegas shooting happening.
58 people died in that one.
Yeah. Sheesh.
And then the Once Upon a Time in Los Angeles where Draco,
Malfoy?
was killed.
Wait,
Yeah, no.
I was like, what? He's dead?
Draco the Ruler was killed that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these are just a lot of events where they basically have a really horrible track record
Yes,
is what we're
that
telling
is-
you.
yeah.
Stop hiring them.
oh my god!
God.
And
They're doing everything too.
dude, they're signed up to do like the next EDC, I believe.
What the hell?
And then you were saying Super Bowls,
They've
right?
done the last 30 Super Bowls, or at least they've done 30 altogether. That's their fucking record of what they've done. That's a lot. Huge events, dude. We're
That's
talking like some of the
insane.
biggest. Not to mention, I did read a little brief information that they are one of the only security companies, or if not the premier security company that is employee owned.
Interesting.
I wonder if that's part of the problem.
Probably.
No middle management.
No higher standards. It's just like whatever.
We know what we're doing.
Yep.
Like,
I can't get fired.
yeah, you can't fire me. It's my fucking my
Bulletproof.
company.
King Kong ain't got nothing.
Because I can't imagine why else it could be failing so
No,
bad,
dude.
It's security. Don't you
yeah.
guys do security? Secure.
Yeah. Secure some shit, bro.
Fuck.
Security.
It's crazy.
Dude.
But I mean, it is a tough job. I don't know. I guess like it's easy, but
It was interesting because after I read this, it reminded me because we just recently went to an Angel game and we walked in and there was no bag check. Like nobody checked bags. Like they
Yeah,
had
surprised. Metal detector or no?
they had metal detector.
Okay.
But as you walk through, I don't know. I don't think it was like a what do you call it? Like an X-ray scanner as you walked through it. But they didn't check bags. They just like they like selected a few people to like do additional like checking. But like they didn't check any bags. They didn't have anything.
I'm surprised.
I was bummed because like damn, I was like could have brought freaking some pizza or something. Like,
Yep. I always take food.
Yeah. What's the rule there? No, not a big tangent here, but there is a rule. You can take food, but maybe no drinks at all. I forgot.
I think
There's
it's
a
just
fucking weird rule.
Just water, I think. I don't think you can take
water
it.
only. Yeah,
water
no
only,
other
yeah.
drinks at all.
I could see
And
drinks.
And
Yeah,
the water bottle has to be screwed shut still
Yeah.
or like
Unopened.
Sealed.
Yeah.
sealed. Yeah. Weird rules.
Yeah. But that got me thinking. I was like, oh man, I'm wondering like if they had like similar type thing, because if the guy got in with what was it like a fake gun knife thing,
Yeah.
and a backpack, I was like, there's obviously they weren't doing something. So
They do like those weird checks where it's just like,
what was that one meme where the guy was security and like he was literally just waving his hand at people as if he had a metal detector on his hand?
That's the best.
Oh, you're good.
Awesome.
Keep going.
You know,
my gosh.
it's funny because I hear you and I think that's cool. Excuse me. I hear you and I think, okay, that sucks because it sounds to me like we're going to have even more deeper security involved, bigger bag checks, longer bag checks, which the other side of me is feeling like, fuck.
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting in these lines too, We're going to fucking amusement parks, we're going to shows, we're going to just pretty much eat anywhere, you just never know now. So
don't.
all these big events, man, like
that is a good question.
festivals.
Like, are they gonna clamp down on a little more secure, like with these things? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like these events happen, and maybe security doesn't clamp down that much. I don't know if that's a word, but
It makes me feel like I just gotta worry about bringing my own personal security. You know what I mean? That's gonna be an issue too, because then like think about it, everybody's gonna have something on them.
Yeah, look at you.
concealed carry.
Yeah.
Concealed carry, a knife or whatever, dude.
Yeah, I always wanted to have that holster, like
Oh, like the old
the
'80s
cop
cops.
one. Yeah. Like I have one, but I use my BB gun in it. But I've always wanted to have a real gun for it.
I want one just for like hot sauce.
Oh, sick.
Like,
Yeah.
what is it? Selena, the
Oh yeah. Salinas.
Selena's, the bumper of
Tangent. I
Selena's.
just like that guy, but that's a tangent.
Just like that.
Man, Chris, that guy's name, Chris.
Oh, dude.
Every time I freaking see him, like, this was who she wanted?
I know.
Even this fictionalized version of him, I'm like, this fucking guy. It's not enough, It's like one of those things where it's like, well, I'm just jealous.
Love is blind, bro.
It's like Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky.
Ricky. Rocket. Yeah.
Get him, Rocky. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see if they stop getting hired for events. See if this is the.
It's like who else is left though? Maybe there's like no other premier fucking company, and that's it. That's a void that needs to be filled.
This could be an opportunity for someone. Like maybe that guy that's on TikTok showing all the tactical.
Oh God, not that guy.
Wow, start up a security company.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yep, that guy's hilarious.
But yeah, we'll keep an eye on the story, see what happens from there. We'll see if if they get another lawsuit slapped against them. I'm sure Dave Chappelle was not happy about it. So
oh God, no.
We'll see what comes of it. From there, we'll get back into the episode. Be talking about Kendrick Lamar releasing the first track right off his album that's coming out this week, right?
Yeah,
it'll already be out,
or at least his traditional pre-release.
No, that's what it.
Something that it's a predecessor to the actual drop of the album. I don't know what he calls it.
Yeah, like, I just learned that for all his albums, he released a track titled "I Heart" part whatever, depending on what he's doing, and it's a track that encompasses the feeling the mindset he is in during his albums, right?
Yeah,
that's what we kind of came to. So he
seems
just
like that.
So he just released one called "I Heart" Part 5.
Yeah.
Right?
It is part 5. You're right.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Sweet. And
with the video,
with the
accompanying
very
the
interesting video.
I think that's what's making the most waves is the one. Well, obviously everybody's just they were chomping at the bit for new Kendrick.
Yeah.
But the video was very interesting. He went throughout the video, his face cues up different deep fakes, and he changes into different. First, he changes into, I believe, O.J. Simpson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then his face transforms into Kanye West.
Yep.
Then
Jesse
Smollett. Then
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy.
Juicy.
And then so where does he go after that? I believe
to Nipsey or no?
I think he goes Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Oh, yeah,
Then
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith. Then
Kobe.
Then Kobe. Then he closes it out with Nipsey.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, dude. First of all, I thought the video was very creative.
Yeah.
Like he's taking, he's using basically what's hot right now, the idea of deep fakes, and doing it really well.
Right,
That some of those transitions, like if you blinked, you thought somebody else walked in.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really cool.
But
like the creative, the part that he did with the audio that I caught, and you kind of said, "Oh yeah, he did that on purpose." Was like, why is the fucking audio off? Like, it wasn't in sync. The sync was off.
He had some lyrics that kind of related to the idea of getting out of sync. And so he wanted the video to also correlate to that.
Yeah.
So the video got out of sync. The video and the audio went out of sync.
And it's cool because it's only a one shot of him. That's it. Like a portrait shot. Boom. That's it.
That's a good point. Like he did a lot with a very minimal set. Like it's literally him with like a reddish backdrop.
Yeah, red backdrop.
And just he kept you watching the entire time.
Yeah.
But it's cool that he thought about like, all right, we're gonna do these deep fakes, but then also let's do something creative with, getting the video and the audio off sync.
Yeah.
And at that time too, it's perfect. That's cool.
His attention to detail, man.
Yeah, I really think that they crafted it very well. The production of the video and then just the matching up with his lyrics. I know I think one of the most definable for me was the Nipsey verse, which is the final verse that he drops, but it's in as if it was words coming from Nipsey. I think it's a perspective of Nipsey. I think that's what he meant to make it look like.
Channeling,
which was kind of cool, especially for anybody that's a Nipsey fan. It is pretty cool because it just
he did that. It was kind of cool that he did that with a lot of the lyrics that kind of matched up to the transition to the other, the next, deep fake.
Yeah. So really, really clever and smart.
Yeah, the one that really caught me was, or when I started, I watched it, and while I was watching it, like I noticed he had used the term bipolar as he transitioned into Kanye. Yeah. And I was like, wait, is he gonna do that for everything? And then I watched as he transitioned into Jesse, like it was something similar to like the idea of like I forgot what the actual lyrics were, but they kind of pertain to like Jesse.
Yeah.
And then going forward, like a lot of the other ones, especially the Will Smith one.
Yeah.
I was hurt by people, and so I hurt others. Like I was like, oh man, I was like, he's really going for it in this, Like he's really making it like kind of correlate. And
good storytelling for sure.
It's just like good storytelling, but like at the same time, like being very like, I don't know, like thoughtful with the whole presentation of your art.
It was conscious of everything. So the whole art direction of everything was a very conscious decision he made. He probably had the video idea thought up when he was writing the song already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was very just...
Yeah, I believe that because it did fucking...
It flowed so well.
It worked with it. Yeah, I don't think it could have worked any other way, Like, obviously, the lyrics were meant specifically for those faces, So, yeah, I don't think it could have worked any other way. That's pretty cool.
So as far as the song, how'd you guys feel about the song?
I think lyrical content was cool. We obviously know it's just more of his vent. Seems like he's venting. This one. It's his heart. It's what's currently on his mind. So I'm not really gonna judge it completely because I'm sure the fucking album is gonna be much different. I don't know. He always brings it, which I'm proud that he's still fucking bringing the heat.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's bringing the heat. It really does. His energy was there.
Yeah, I'm in a similar headspace. Like, I feel like the point of this song was to be, thoughtful with the lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously it's not a banger. Like, you're
it's
not
not
gonna,
a banger for sure.
Yeah, you're not going to be hooked by the melody.
Yeah,
or
it's
anything
almost
like
just
that.
spoken word kind of.
Yeah.
It has that vibe, like that slap comedy, or no, not slap comedy, slam poetry.
Slam poetry, yes.
Slam poetry.
Slap comedy. You guys, I don't know.
Is that what Will Smith thought he was doing?
Yeah, that's
zing.
it. Slap comedy. That's fucked up. Almost like the Terminator. Slap comedy. Slap comedy. He's like a fucking robot walking up to the stage.
He took that too literally.
Yeah. But it seemed like slam poetry. That's how it kind of felt like, almost like that.
Yeah.
You
Has
know?
that cadence. His flow had that cadence. Yeah, like slam poetry.
And you mentioned something about his cadence, like there's something about it that's very like catching, but at the same time a little off-putting.
Yeah. It's like on. It's like in the pocket, but kind of adjacent to the pocket. You know what I mean? Some of the way he ends his verses are kind of like the flow. And I know he's doing it consciously. It's just I know he knows how to write a good flow. He knows how to write, so he's doing it on purpose. And I think it is like that. That's what I mean. He was conscious of everything he was doing.
Yeah.
Because, he made sure that his flow was kind of off for certain areas and stuff like that. So, but my simple mind, I just want to hear something that rhymes really well, and it has a good flow. But I get what the idea he was doing. So it just didn't wasn't like a jam to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't like, it's not going to be like a club banger, but that's it's not what he intended with the song.
That's what I like about Kendrick, because he does that on every album, something that's not just like, not everything's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is the best way to tell this story. So that's the way to do it.
You're right. Like, he's tapping into the idea of like the storytelling.
That's what I like about Kendrick, because he's like a storyteller first. You know what I mean? He's telling all these stories, whatever it is. And he fits that story, for that song. Everything, the whole production around it fits that perfectly.
Yeah.
And you're right. Like, I think looking a little bit more into the lyrics and seeing other people kind of break it down a little bit, that's what they were kind of talking about. The idea, like, he's kind of, and this is I think why he ended with the Nipsey part of it, was because he's kind of battling the idea of being such a big success. And looking at examples like Nipsey, who were also big successes, but like gave back to the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's kind of battling with that idea in his own head of like, he wants kind of the idea that he wants to do more, but at the same time wants to be authentic with it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. Like, he's kind of, that's why, channeling these or using the deep fakes to show the imagery that he's channeling while he's, putting lyrics forward. So do the whole package.
Yep.
Kind of communicated.
Yeah,
really good.
the album sounds like it might have a really positive influence behind it. Sounds like he may be there, because he mentions a few things about just spreading positivity. And I think separately I read he was just expressing a lot of his past of with depression and suicidal thoughts, and trying to kind of like build awareness of that. But at the same time, bringing sort of empowerment. I think it's about empowerment, really, just human empowerment, empowering each other, empowering our communities, to do better and do good. Hence that new name that he also took on to with the group.
The Big Steppers?
Yeah.
Mr. Morel and the Big Steppers?
Yeah, Mr. Morel, right there to let you a little bit, lets you know a little something.
Yep.
So there is a rumor that it's possibly going to be a double album. It's going to be Mr. Morel will be one album, and then the Big Steppers will be the second one.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So be interesting to see if he takes
He's playing with sound. Like, that's, man.
The themes. Yeah, it would have to be. Dude, that's cool. That's going to be a good.
Who's producing? Do we know?
I did read, but I forgot. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to remember. Yeah. But
once he drops it, we'll fucking really dig in deep.
So it drops this Friday, I believe, right? So it'll already be out as the episode releases. So we'll probably be doing maybe an album review or maybe a couple track review on the next upcoming episode. But I'm interested to see. Like, always, we know Kendrick's always going to come through with the lyrics. I'm interested to see, as a a simpleton that wants some beats. We're interested to see where sonically the album goes as well. So. Nothing?
No, nothing. I'm not going to find it that quick. But yeah.
But we'll see. It drops this week. We'll give it some listens.
Yeah.
And we'll report back what we think. And we'll give some
strange thumbs.
Strange thumbs.
Up or down.
Show them the strange thumb. There you go.
That should be the official one. One big strange thumb. For all mankind.
For all mankind. The ugly thumb.
It's beautiful. It has a beautiful soul, Ed.
Yeah.
But
It's what's inside the thumb that counts.
but sweet. But from there, we'll head to our next break.
Let's do it.
And we'll be right back. But from there, we'll get back into this episode.
Yeah.
And I had an interesting... I wanted to get you guys' hot take on a question I had.
They had a dream.
I had a dream.
That was all a dream. That was the build-up. Which, by the way, was improv. I just learned that.
Oh, that line?
That line, that opening line, I have a dream. Those fucking words were improv, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you watching bullshit?
Yeah,
dude. I'm watching it.
Yeah, so good. Fuck yeah. Great show. Howie Mandel is such a good host.
Yes.
I gotta watch
fucking love him, dude.
Netflix.
Netflix? Okay.
Have a game show. Yep.
Hey, guys, this is the premier game show. I predict we're gonna start doing predictions. I predict that next year. No, I really do think that this game show is gonna be bigger. You know, it's gonna continue because it's got a really cool formula in the sense that it can almost never end.
Yeah.
You can keep like 100 people backstage that are ready to get on this game show, and they can let the camera roll for like 2 days and keep this show rolling.
They set it up perfect that way where like it's like Netflix where like, you know, it keeps rolling into the next episode. That's how their episodes are set up.
Oh,
like
okay. I have noticed that Netflix is doing that now more often.
and they're doing it exactly with the game show. Like you think it's the end of the game show, they're like on the next episode, and then
Yeah.
Yep.
roll right in, and then they know that you're just gonna keep watching, so you're gonna binge it.
Yep.
So you're gonna keep going through.
It's a good
But
show
yeah,
though, dude.
We're binging that right now.
Yeah, it's cool. It'll remind you of Mafia, the game. You know,
Ah, yes.
remind you. It's nothing like it, but the things that you have to do, the lies
the
you
air.
have to tell.
Okay. I
lies
gotta
you have to
watch
tell.
it. What's it called? Bullshit?
Bullshit. Yes.
Bullshit.
All right.
Yep.
But yes, I wanted to get your guys' hot take on this
Cool.
question. I had a thought with, you know, the release of like all these the TikTok stars and just the way people are gaming their algorithms to their music releases. Has streaming music produced lower quality music or songwriting? I'm wondering if that's lending it the algorithms or whatever, the streaming music platforms, are they lending themselves to producing lower quality or worse music?
Mm-hmm.
Bad music, some might say.
Bad music. I think that's the approach that I'll hold on to. The bad music. Yes, absolutely. I do
okay.
think so. I think that there is a lot of bad music being made. I can't go through all the artists right now. I don't think that
There's
this
too
is a
many
show.
to list.
But I will say yes. There's a lot of bad music. I don't know if you guys. Never mind. I was gonna go on a huge tangent right now and beat up an artist, but I won't do that.
MGK?
Nah, not even. Goddamn, you bringing it up though. Goddamn, one episode.
You made it in.
He wasn't gonna do it. I had to do it, bro.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna have an edit at the end of the season, just all the cuts of every time we mentioned him.
Oh no. No.
No, don't.
Don't do
Forget
that. But yeah, man. Anyways, there are a lot of fucking shitty artists, dude. I mean, you obviously know you have a lot of these like I was gonna say homeschooled rappers. We have these homeschool rappers nowadays, you know, like these bedroom rappers, what they call them. But
That should be the term now, though.
and
for
they
the
fucking are
homeschool.
homeschooled. That's what you are. You're learning while you're at home. So let's be honest about this approach.
Bedroom producers, yep.
Bedroom producer. There you go. That's the real fucking term.
Although, if a lot of them did come out after the pandemic, they could have been homeschooled rappers
Oh, yeah.
because they weren't going to school at the
Oh
time.
yeah, that's true.
I try to make
That's
that
true.
work.
There's some truth to this, yeah. But I would say a lot of these newer rappers who actually are probably going to redefine and change the soundscape that we're fucking living in. They're probably going to shape the new sound. But as it stands right now, there is a lot of shitty music, man.
So would you say, since you think these artists that are producing bad music are possibly going to shape the new sound coming, they're doing a disservice, or they're making the genre or music worse?
See, that's the question. And I don't have an answer for it. It's a feeling. I could say, hopefully we adopt the best things from their sound.
Like
I
the,
think
the
that's-
cream rises to the top type thing.
Yeah. You'll hear like a cadence or a tune or a tone, I guess I wanted to say. Just something that resonates with you, and maybe they build off of that. I'm hoping that that's what they do, and they don't just, I don't know. You know how like everybody fucking copied Lil Wayne, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of that's how like that was the transition of that sound of rapping.
Yes.
Lil Wayne fucking kind of brought it forward. I think a few others were doing it, but he sort of defined it and became the voice for
He's
that.
the poster child of it.
Yeah, he's the poster child for that fucking sound. And then they took it and they started doing their own thing with it, and now we have this whole new version of it. But I don't know. What do I know?
Just a guy in a podcast.
Yeah, that's
What do
all.
I know? I think it's twofold. I think it's good and bad for music. It's
Always got to be middle of the road, Ed.
I know. I do. No, because
We just wanted to shit on people, but
I see it because like I could produce songs and put them up there, right? So like I have
Yeah.
there's no more
there's no.
like A&R guy you have to chase down and be like, can you put my album out, beg people, beg them. No,
no
it's
more
just-
hurdles to jump over
yeah,
to get to the.
technology is just as like, all right, here you go. You can just upload your music no matter what you want to do.
Sure.
Boom. And it's good for the producer and the people that really care about the music. They're doing it because it was just they don't have to worry about anything now. They can just do everything themselves
Yeah.
and not worry about going to a label or whatever. And then a consequence of that is that there's going to be a bunch of people that think they're a good producer and put out music, and they're just going to put out shit.
True.
But the thing is, it's cool because it's gonna also weed out that shit. You know what I mean? Because if it's like if everybody has opinion, let's just hear them all out and then boom, like, shit. Oh, that's a good. You know what I mean? You're gonna get good
Sure.
music, and like think about this song we just heard. I'd never heard it, and I'm pretty sure. Do you know anything about this artist that we just heard, Curtis?
Not too much. No. New artist
Like
to
I
me,
don't know
yeah.
how long he's been doing it, but like that kind of music is coming back and it's good, and
Yeah.
it's like more accessible.
You know what? You do have something there, like just like we were talking about, like we talked about Kendrick in the last segment, and we just played some new music that we have heard. There are some things that give me hope that the idea that we're gonna get good music out of this. Kind of like to the idea Rob was saying, maybe the cream's gonna rise to the top.
Yeah.
But like the cynic in me is thinking like there's just so many trends and like so many things where like labels own playlists where they're just like, I'm gonna push my artists.
There's
and
a lot
those,
of-
and those are the only artists we're gonna hear.
Yeah.
That I'm just thinking like I feel like streaming music is, well, the technology is good and it's great for the idea like it's supposed to democratize music a little bit more. But I feel like at the end of the day, like follow the dollar, where whoever has the bigger pockets is gonna push the music that they want in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, I think about it two ways because like it's crazy because we think of like music as like the way we think of music. It's like this for us. For me, this emotional experience, right? Then also too, you got to think about music as a function. You know what I mean?
Like it's accomplishing something.
It's also not also that, but too like think of a designer versus an artist. An artist is expressing himself, whereas a designer is doing something for a function. Not only the form but a function.
Okay.
And the technology opens it up for anybody that needs to do music for like commercials, video games, for jingles, for commercials and shit like that.
Yeah.
It just opens up the world where the good thing is good producers or even mediocre producers can make money doing something they love,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like-
That's true.
So you're saying like the artist is going to be able to like use different avenues to make a living,
Exactly.
while still having that avenue to create their art.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So you could do both things now,
Yeah.
Everything needs music now,
Yeah.
We don't think about it that way, but like a lot of people don't even pay attention sometimes.
Sure.
But listen to every commercial, every fucking ad that you hear. Everything has music. Tons of music out there. People are making millions of dollars just writing fucking jingles. Dude, it's crazy.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
dude.
And I always forget about the aspect
Huge
of music
market.
because I like to think of music as this this holy thing or whatever. You know what I mean?
It's sacred.
It's sacred thing. There
It's
you
my
go.
sacred cow.
Yeah.
But it really,
We all follow the format. There's structure. It's never detour. No one. Yeah.
and it's a bad way to think about it too, because it's like something like that I hold near and dear.
Yeah.
Then also I know that it serves as a function for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? It's good that you bring that up because I just heard a thing where it was talking about the difference between like I guess art and entertainment.
Mhm.
Like I think they were describing movies, but they were saying like at the end of entertainment or at the end of a product, like you're either entertained or you're changed. So
Mhm.
like art strives to by the end of it change you or change your perspective or change something about you,
Mhm.
whereas maybe some commercial thing is just there to entertain you. So like say you're thinking of music as art, by the end of this this song, if they're doing it maybe an artistic realm of it, like their goal is to either change your perspective, like either maybe it's with the lyrical content or if it's like I would call like the we were talking about Kendrick in the last segment, like that is art right
For
there.
sure.
Like his goal is to tell a story and to change your perspective or get your wheels turning of something.
Yep.
His goal, like we said, wasn't to make a banger,
Right.
and that what I would classify as art. Where you take maybe somebody else, like maybe like we were talking about Off Mic Future or something like that.
Yeah.
His goal is to make a club banger or something like that.
Yeah.
So like that, I wouldn't consider art, but I wouldn't consider it unuseful. You know.
Yeah.
So I think there's there's those two avenues,
Yeah.
and it's gonna. I was just wondering like, what avenue do you think music streaming
I
platforms?
probably
are
took
gonna-
this on to a more philosophical fucking
Yeah,
thought,
no,
but
I
yeah,
like it, though.
yeah,
No, yeah, it's good. It's got me thinking too.
And I'm wondering, like, is streaming music, music streaming platforms, are they going to facilitate more of the entertainment route of music, or are they going to facilitate more of the artistic realm of it?
Yeah.
And I think because in a capitalist society, like it's gonna push towards the entertainment realm of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping the art. I guess
Well,
the
it's
artistic form.
it's gonna give that artist an easier avenue to to reach you.
Yeah.
With their
Sure.
with their art.
And you're
Yeah.
right. Like, go back to the idea of Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like, if his goal was to sell records, he probably couldn't do that song that he released,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
because it probably wasn't going to get plays. The label wasn't going to push it. But now, like, he's at a level where like he can just put out what he wants,
Yeah, what he wants.
and
yeah.
he knows, or maybe doesn't even care. Is like my fans or whoever wants to hear this is going to hear this.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to move units. But from there, we'll put a pin in it, and we'll head to our next break,
Let's do it.
and we'll be right back.
Imagine that, dude. That's a good movie premise, dude. A band that comes into the scene right as the fucking scene is dying, dude.
Oh.
It's like the movie Almost Famous, where it's based on the writer,
Cameron Crowe.
Yeah, Cameron Crowe, exactly. So, and then Lester Bangs tells him, "You're fucking here for the end of it. You're here for the death rattle,
Oh, yeah.
But he's still there, and he
Yeah.
still does what he fucking intended to do, So it's like kind of like that type of
Yeah.
champion story, Dude, there's something there. I got the chills underneath my fucking flannel. You can't see it, but
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
oh, rest in peace,
Oh
man.
God.
Dude, side note, side tangent.
Oh, Ben Tong for it.
What?
Ben Fong. No, Ben.
Oh,
There's I thought you were going to mention the new Netflix documentary about Ben Fong Torres.
Oh, the Rolling
from
Stone?
the Rolling Stone,
Oh.
yeah.
I can't say his name.
Which he was
yet.
also on that movie. They did his character as well.
I was gonna mention the recent movie Licorice Pizza. I don't know if you guys heard it.
Haven't
No,
caught it
I'm
yet.
right.
I wanna watch
That's
it.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. That's playing the lead role.
That's crazy.
What's funny is when we watched the trailer, I was like, "Damn, that guy looks like Philip Seymour Hoffman." I was like, and then I go and Google, and I was like, "Oh, damn, that's his son."
Wow.
What's it on? Is it coming out in theaters or no?
It was in theaters. I think we saw it maybe a month or two ago.
Okay,
so it
alright.
should be on streaming pretty soon. I imagine.
Pretty soon.
It's
or
pretty
you can
cool.
pirate it somewhere. I'll
Brad-
send you a link.
Send me a link.
Bradley
watched it,
Cooper.
though.
Bradley Cooper's in it.
All right, cool.
He plays Barbara Streisand's boyfriend. It's a period piece, like back in the what is that?
Like
the
70s?
Yeah,
In like the San Fernando Valley.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yep.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Encino.
Barbara Streisand. I got an old school Playboy with her in it.
Oh, it's probably around the same time.
I know.
If you're interested, it's for sale. Yeah, and today, well, this is our infomercial part of the episode.
Goes to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
But sweet. You guys ready to close up the episode?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Well, we thank you for joining us on this this ride. We had some ups, we had some downs, but we made it through.
Some outs.
Yeah. Is that because we're headbanging?
Yeah.
We made it
Ups and
through the
downs.
wilderness. But I hope you guys enjoyed all the topics, all the tangents, and if you aren't listening on Spotify, you can listen on Spotify and you can get the music that we played for this episode.
Yeah, buddy.
But I guess until next time, everybody, take care.
Peace.
Later.